was hoping to get up here today, but time's getting on, so I don't know. We're going to get cracking on up the scaffold height where we are building a double extension on this property right here. Stick around, I'll see you in a bit. Now, let's have a look at these when we're telling you about these T-clamps. This is how we're going to do it. So we just leave out the bed. So that's going to go through and then we're going to turn it in the brick. It's going to get stopped there, right? So we'll push that through, touching the insulation, we'll pull, right? That's going to hold that. That's holding that. Get our profile, gauge already marked. This is just for visual purposes only. Obviously, we've got to wait till the scaffold goes up till we put this up, because this is for our joist lift and band lift, but that's just going to go through there. We just want to have a little look, check that for plumb. That's plumb on the outside. Spin this round, we've got plumb that side as well. That's it, easy, just like that. Do you know what I mean? That would have been a very awkward corner. Level there, you're going to level down here, you're going to build this corner. What, you're going to build that corner, so you're going to do it all freehand. And this few bricks, you're going to do it all freehand with the level. For me, that is a massive waste of time. I prefer speed and I'm lazy. That's why I always use these. I'm all about making money, doing it fast. And I'm just showing you how we're going to do it fast. And now, so let's just pretend that we're on the scaffold. Our next profile is going to get fixed up there. We run through there. We'll run through there, we'll pin into the house where we're toothing. Get the cable run in there. We'll get this run in here. This is going to come in. We're going to have a profile on there. I'll have a profile in the middle just for a stop end, so we won't even be plumbing up the door like we just did. Like you've just seen in the video, that's what we're going to do up above. And what we're going to get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to get 16 courses of bricks off that one profile, which took, you've seen, about 2 minutes to put up. So that's why we use these. They're so fast. Get some of these. These were just from Amazon. They were like 20 quid or something for 4. Do you know what I mean? I could throw them away after this if I want. Paid for itself, hasn't it? So that's that. That's how we're going to do that. I'll show you something else on the block work in a sec. But for now, we're just going to get this section here running up to the same height here. And then that's going to be our scaffold height for the brickwork. We'll see what time it is. And if we've got enough time, we need to put 1 course of block on there, 2 course of block on that side, and 3 course of blocks inside of this porch here. These chickens are keep putting me off, like, can you see them? I don't even know where they are. Oh, there it is behind the door. So that's what we're going to do. We'll just take these off. You see that? It's so easy. Do you know what I mean? That's it. And we're just going to join them back in. Go up the top, same again. Just rake out so you can get them in. Probably a good idea is just keep these clean, like, because you know what it's like, the amount of droppings on them. It's a nightmare. So we'll have a quick look just for the block work. So we want to go up here. I'll just turn the profile around to the 75mm gauge, right? Just gonna shove that up there. I've never raked out on these, oops, but you can do the same thing, right? We can just tie that over the top of the block here, just so the T-piece is catching behind the block. We'll just nip this up. So that's got it there. I'm marked up on 75mm gauge. That's got it there. So we don't want that line to be, the profile to be pulled once the line goes on. And we've never raked out anything down here, which was my mistake. However, we can just use a Dutch pin. I haven't got one with us, but you know what one is. It's just a pin with a sliding doofer on it. We'll put that, the pin goes into the bed, the doofer will hold onto there, bang it in, and that's going to hold it so it doesn't, when the line goes up, the profile won't pull out on the bottom. And that's how we'll do it, internal. So that's going to eliminate any corner on there. We're going to have the starter bar, you can see it just at the top there. We'll just pin into there. We'll get our dory block. That'll go on here, line to there, and then we'll do the same setup on the far corner over there. Dolly block, we'll get the line right across here and can run in this gable right up to the window, to the lintel height, and move along. That corner's already going to be built to lintel height now, using that profile. That can come down, we can just pin into the wall, build this up, build that up, and build that corner up, or run that through, blah, 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 hit profile off, and then run these in separate. So much better, isn't it, Nathan? It's just really quick, like, just so fast. Faster than building a corner. Anyway, talk about being fast, let's crack on. We're going to get this profile set up here just so we can get a little doof that over the top of there, and right, we'll get cracking on. So catch up with you in a little bit. Aha, tricked you. Hello, we've been busy getting this brickwork up to the sill height, which we are now. What we need to do, we've got stone sills going in and stone heads going in. So we need to get this window there and this window here, which is that window there, and this little window on the side of the porch. So we know we've got a 609. I already know this because we've checked. The stone sill is 610. So let's go and have a look. We just want to double check this, make our way around these chickens or whatever these are. I like this one, it's got very nice colours on. I hope that alpaca's not round here. It really doesn't like us. Anyway, we've got 609 for our window there, and that is a 610. Well, we've got 612 from these sides, because that is going to be the window opening, and we've got 150 which gets set into the brickwork. So we know that this is the one we want to be taking our measurement from, which is 915. So we'll find our brickwork wherever it works and then set 915 for that. The next window, 1852. So let's have a look. I want to be checking the inside size here. 1853. 1852, right? So we're going to check our overall length, which is 2155. So we've got 2155 and 915. Let's go back down here. We're going to set this window out. So we've already set the right hand side, the recess, the 150 recess, where that's going to slide in. So we want to take our measurement that we've just taken from there, measure it along, so we know that the sill is going to slot in there. Then we're going to tooth it out just like we've done there, and then set our bond. We're going to have to probably reset the bond, because it's not going to work bricks when we come over there. In the same here, we've got 2155, so we're going to come across 2155. Just going to mark that on the brickwork there. So that is our overall length, and then 150 of that is getting built in. So 2155 and then 150, that's going to be where the window is. Let's just see if that works, because we're checking these because we built these openings on the understanding that there was no stone sills or heads going in. This was just supposed to be brickwork, or not supposed to be. According to the drawing, there was no stone. It was just going to be brickwork through and stretcher course across the lintels. However, that's changed. We've got these to put in. It's going to look much nicer. It definitely is. However, these opening sizes are slightly out, so if we just plumb up from where this is going to be, right? So our stone sill over there is going to be inset to here. So we're going to brick this up here. We're going to put a little tooling in, like that one over there, and then we're going to come over the top to where the window is going to be built on top of that little detail that I showed you on the stone. So it's still kind of going to work. We're about 10 mil forward of the blockwork, which is fine. I'm happy enough with that. Now what we want, our 915. So we'll go back to the drawing. What do we want? That little return is 553. So let's come in 553 from the corner, 553. Okay, so we're just going to make this work brick there. That makes 555. So we've made 2 millimeters bigger. That's the window. That is where the detail part of the sill is going to go. So we're looking for 150 back from there, aren't we? Just going to mark 150. That's the opening size there. So for the 2 course worth, brick up to there, and now we've got 915 from here. So this is going to totally disregard this, and this is where we're probably going to have to reset our bond when we come over the top. So we've got 915, which is there. That there is the end of the stone. Now let's measure 150. There's 150 there. Now see that we're not working brick there. So that is where our window is going to be built up on top of the detail that gets set inside there. Stick that there, build up to there, and then we'll come back to you when we're setting out what the bond is going to look like on top of here. But you can see that is where our brickwork's coming. We've got a cut in here, so we'll see what we can do. Maybe we might be able to get it out. We're going to get half there. We'll just squeeze that full one into there next. We don't know. Let's try. Right. See you shortly. Right, we've got that set. Our measurement was on a brick that I've laid. Whatever it was, from the indentation in that side over to there, that is the full length of the stone head. Stone sill, sorry. And this bit here is the 150, the detail and whatever it is. Now, that's where that little chamfer comes out here. So that's it. And it works bricks too. So I'm very happy about that, which I will show you right now. Let's fly these across here. Is that reaches to back of the profile plus 10mm for a joint. When I'm laying these bricks against a profile, I'll always lay it so that, this is for you as well, like Nathan, lay it so there's no muck gets stuck on the face of the brick. Do you know what I mean? Full brick that way. See how the brick there is against the profile, so when I push down there's no muck going to come up here. You see that there? And then now by doing that I'm reducing any risk of muck getting on the face of the brickwork. Do you know what I mean, Nathan? Yeah? Does everyone else know what I mean? That's that window set there. All I've done, these two halves, they're going to come out at a later date. And that's that. So that's them two set there. It's very slow. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be rushing when you're setting out. Right. You see what we've just done there then? So that works bricks. So everything above here now is above our stone sill. So that's the top of the stone sill, somewhere there, because it's going to come out, chamfer down. We'll show you them later, because we haven't showed you them. So, right, that's it. Works bricks, 2.5 brick. We'll work 2 bricks there, and then these come out, and that's it. What have we got now? 1, 2, we've got 3 course to go on top of there. Then we're going to jump on that block work. The time is about 3:30.
20 past?
20 past 3. That was
within 10 minutes.
Within 10 minutes is a good guess for the sun. Right, let's lift these lines up and let's go. We have finished getting this project up the scaffold height where we are building a double extension on this property right here. If you've been following this build on the YouTube series and on Instagram, if you're not on Instagram, go and look at us at Craig Todd Brickwork. You would have watched us put the founding up the damp, where we showed how to put our cavity trays, what the purpose is of them, the airflow, and to get rid of moisture. We've discussed the profiles, and earlier on this morning discussed how we use the T-clamps to get our internal profiles and using them for the block work. So we're finished here. Everything is up the height. Our scaffold is going to be around here, and we are going to be able to get our joist height in and some of the band lift when we come back. What we've done, we've just left out the perps where we will just put our profiles in. When we come back, we've got them out here for our T-clamps. So if you're an apprentice or new to bricklaying, or just wondering why we've left joints out like that, that's why. Because when we come back, we just want to be able to clamp straight in and then have our lines and be able to run the brickwork straight in. We don't want to be, because it's going to be hard by the time we come back, isn't it? So it's best to scrape it out first. What else we've done? We've done the insulation. I don't even think we've recorded any of that, but insulation goes on, it gets taped, and the red discs, which aren't on, but will be because we've run out, they go on to hold that insulation back. We've showing toothing out the brickwork like this, our setting of the vertical damps, and we've discussed the stone sills where we've left out these 150s. They aren't going to go in yet because they're too expensive. We don't want to get them damaged, and they're going to go in last. Once we've built this whole project, we'll come back and put them in. Obviously the heads, they have to go in. But yeah, it's good. Come in, have a look. This is the front door. Come on in. You can hang your coat up here if you like. You can look out the window there. Look at this view. Isn't that lovely? We'll come through here. This is going to be kitchen, dining room area. It's a massive size. It's really lovely. And I'm sure, I've never read the plans that much in depth, but I'm sure this is getting knocked through to create a huge space in here. The customer's going to have a lovely, massive kitchen in here. Sink is going around here. There's a water. And we'll look out there. What a lovely view. Well, this side is the dining room area. You're going to be sitting here, having tea, having your puddings, with a lovely view out there. Oh man, that's an inside joke. It's an inside joke, and I won't go into it. We've got a little bit snagging to do actually. We need to cut this back, this blockwork you can see here, and the reason being, on the drawing it says a 900 door, so we made the original opening 910. The customer wanted it wider, and it makes sense why they wanted it, so we changed that, but we had already built that. It's not really an issue. But now when you are looking through here, this door is the same as that door. This door is wider as well than the standard door. It's really nice. It's going to be a lush job when it's done. Yeah, I think that's everything to talk about. Do you think that's everything to talk about? Yes. Right, so if you have enjoyed this building series that we've been doing on this 2-story extension, like and subscribe down there somewhere. Leave a comment, or even leave a comment. Tell me if it's boring, what I need to change, or what you would like to see, and I'll try my best to make it better. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one when we get to Whitley Bay, where we're going to be picking up our job which we left just before scaffold height. We've got to go build that up to scaffold height. While this is getting scaffold, once we've done that, we're going to come back, do this, and alternate between the two. Right, I'm going home. Nathan's coming home, so we'll see you. I'm going this way as well, so we'll see you at Whitley Bay. Bye for now. And we've finished. I'm in videos I got a view the other day.
Oh, right.
The one on time lapse.
No!
I was good at. It looks stupid.